Hey everyone, I hope you're doing really well, and in this video I'm going to talk about an NFT that cost me 30 bucks to mint and now it's worth $1,200. That's a 35x gain in just the space of a day. I'm going to talk about what this NFT is, what utility it has, some of the crazy prices it's being listed for right now, and what this NFT actually gives you. The NFT is called We Them, and it's the brainchild of a guy called DaSilva who's been in the crypto space for quite a while. He's created a community called We Them. So what the heck is We Them? The purpose of We Them is to build a really exclusive community and to attract up-and-coming projects to this space. Essentially, it's attracting projects to the community and the community gets early access to these projects. So the We Them community, it's not a DAO, it's not a protocol, it's not a project, it's not anything like that. It's basically a collection of people that are going to get early access to projects. This is the We Them Discord, and it's coming from Dan himself. It's starting. We are slowly starting to have projects reach out and want to become part of the community. Before we allow them to promote or share their project, we must first go through an interview process with them. This process is going to be strict as my reputation rides on the line with whoever we allow into this community. So there's two parts to this NFT. The first part is that holders get early access to projects. And the second part is that projects get access to the community. The way that a project gets access to the community is if they get an NFT. Because there are limited NFTs and they've basically all been minted, the only way a project can get onto the community is if a community member actually sells their NFT to the project. What that means is the project gets in and the community member is no longer a member of that community, so they don't get the early access anymore. The theory being that the more this project solidifies and the more it sort of gets out there and people become aware of it, that these NFTs and access to the community is actually going to be in high demand. That means that you might not be willing to give up your NFT unless a developer pays you a lot of money to get that exclusive access. So why would developers want access to this community? What value is in this community that these developers would want access to? And at the moment, to be totally honest, I'm not exactly sure of the value of the community. Dan is expected to be doing a lot more announcements about all this type of stuff. There's two types of NFTs. There's Society of Rebels, which is for people who weren't on the whitelist, and there's the Sacred Society for people who were on the whitelist. At the moment, the floor price for these is 0.1, you could say. So at the moment, they're going for about 300 bucks. The Sacred Society are the NFTs from the people who are actually whitelisted, and this is the type of NFT that I've got. You can see there's 360 of these, but there's only 8 for sale, and right now, the most expensive one is going for 50 ETH. Obviously, this owner's extremely greedy, and I don't see it selling for 50 ETH anytime soon. The floor price at the moment is 0.398. So at the moment, the Sacred Society NFTs on average are going for 1,200. The only real difference between the Sacred Society and the Society of Rebels is voting rights. I'm not exactly sure what we're voting on, but the initial voting goes to the Society of Rebels and the Sacred Society gets the final vote in whatever it is we're voting on. My friends, this isn't financial advice and I'm not trying to get you to buy these. All I'm telling you is about an NFT project that I got lucky, I found. I think it's got a lot of potential. The importance of getting into projects early and possibly having that early first movers advantage is really, really good. And you can think of any project, whether it's Thor nodes, strong block nodes, power nodes, the drip network, all this type of stuff. If you got in early on all this stuff, you could have gotten godlike with Thor for, a couple of grand. With strong block, when that first started getting going, you could buy a node for $400. Now they cost about 4 grand. You might be wondering why I'm even sharing all this with you. Well, the idea of this channel is just for me to share with you the projects I'm doing, because I really like to not necessarily get all emotionally sort of hyped up in it, but just go through and do a bit of the research. And I've been following Dan for a while and he seems pretty solid with all of his stuff. You can do what you want with this information. If you want to look into it further, I'll leave all the links to Dan's YouTube and Discord and Twitter and all that in the description. Maybe you want to be a part of it, maybe you don't. Do you think it's a whole load of crap? Do you think this is a really good project? I'd love to know your opinion, so leave a comment. and let's see what all this is about together. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.